Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's the 5th of 20th day of the 5th month. And I've just got done with my load to make this payroll. But not without a little bit of a price. I was able to get the morning load done, but I had claims on it. Too much of one item. What was funny, though, they took it off. They didn't leave it on the truck. And the only thing I had left, they were short on a couple of items too. Of course, had to run that through claims, but it is what it is. And then I was able to get a hold of the 90, my second drop, and they let me come on over there because I was only like 7 miles out. If not, I would have had to drive like 60 miles around this freaking state. I'm so sick of Pennsylvania, I tell you. So anyway, I had 7 miles, and they said, sure, come on. And I went down there and thinking I was going to have to wait till my appointment time, which would have been about 5 hours later, and really devastate my clock. But that didn't happen. They went ahead and took me in. But, of course, they had to go through all the counts on theirs, and it took them a couple of hours. But by the time I got out of there, got the bills done, and I found a little rest area about 15, well, I'd say about 15 miles from where, was it 15 or 7? It's one of the 2 miles away from my 90, out on 79, and just outside Pittsburgh, and a little rest area. And I went ahead and went there because if I hadn't, I'd have been driving 60 miles to a pilot or whatever. But it basically drained my clock. I notified my FM fleet manager, and hold on a second, I'm gonna do something right quick. And anyway, notified my fleet manager and let him know what was going on. Told him I just had not very long, I had about 4 hours left on my clock for my 14, because the morning group kind of hung me out to dry. I sit there for almost 4.5, 5 hours, and my clock had already started. You know, I'm trying to play this by the book, by DOT regs, but man, it's killing me. If I continue to do this by the regs, I'll never have a clock. I don't know how people manage out there. I'm not pointing fingers, and I'm not saying everybody's not complying with the regulations, but I got to sit here and figure out how in the heck they're able to do it and not have a problem, and I'm having problems every day. But with that being said, I'm going to be sitting here, I guess. I told my fleet manager, and I got everything turned in for the day, so it goes on this week's payroll, and I'm sitting here waiting for a dispatch, and I don't think I'll have one. So I don't know. I'm in limbo till I get a call or Qualcomm call or whatever. And basically, I'm pretty well. I'm waiting for my Qualcomm to come back up. That's how long I've been sitting here. It went off. Hold up a minute. I gotta turn my bunk stuff on. But anyway, that's what's going on with me. I am so sick of Pennsylvania. I'm so sick of Maryland. I'm so sick of Delaware. I'm so sick of Virginia. I'm so sick of every bit of the Northeast. I am tired of being here. Rude, obnoxious people, drivers that can't drive. They don't know what the word means when you come on an off-ramp to increase your speed or accelerate. They want to sit there and hang back so that you have to either lock your brakes up or put it in engine brake or something so you don't hit them, thinking you're going to move, 74,000 pounds or whatever over to the left when you got a line of cars a mile long up beside you. But anyway, I am done with. I'm tired of this place. It's time to go out west or somewhere in the Midwest. I don't care. Get me on some flat ground so I can cruise or make my fuel point or make my miles per gallon again. I have yet to make it right. I made it one time, and that was it. I missed it by 3/10. I think it was 3/10 of a mile per gallon this time. And I'm like listed in the low 25% in our fleet, and that just upsets the heck out of me. And I thought I did pretty good this past week, trying to conserve. You know, I had it up to 9.1, and then it dropped all the way down. Even cruising through here, I had it at 6.4, 6.5, and I went up to 8.6, 8.4, 8.5, somewhere in there. But I don't know. Everybody else seems to be doing it okay, but I guess I'm not. Either that, or it's just this international. I can't get a good gas mileage with an international. I know we did good on the Pete, and the Pete's supposed to be the worst of them all. So I don't know. I don't know how that system works anymore. But I did get to watch a little bit of the video that Prime put out yesterday in reference to the fuel app and everything on our stuff, and that sounds like it might be okay. I mean, still you're going to have a lot of the lease ops and owner ops there. The lease ops are going to do what they want to do. That's just the way that is. But at least, maybe things will be a little bit better when you get that automatically. I didn't mind going to 27 and saying what we had. So I just think that one that they're going to automatically give you, well, how do they know how much gas you got in your truck? So who knows? We'll see how it happens. But anyway, all in all, a bad week, a bad pay period. But, and I was excited last week because it was a good pay period. So I guess they go both ways. I said, one week you might have a good week, and the next week it'll be a lot worth of crap. I mean, the line hauls were bad. The last 2 loads, I got this one just by luck because I asked him. I said, man, you got to give me at least one more load to be put in, but if not, I'm going to owe Prime money. So I'm not too keen on any of these loads. Florida loads, they can take them and do whatever they want with them. I don't like a Florida load because you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. You can take good loads in, but you get bad loads out. So not a good week. Not a good week for me. So not to be a sour note, not to be a negative person, but guys, I'm saying right now, you come in this dedicated, and you got to be dedicated. If you're not, then you're not going to make it happen. But I'm not giving up, that's for sure. I'm not a person that quits. So I told myself I'm going to do this. I told my wife, I told my family, I said I'm tired of working for people. I mean, I'm at that age now. It's time for me to do something for Curtis and do it the way I want to do it, and when I want to do it, and how I want to do it. So that's what's going to happen. Some people are not into that. I mean, I've worked for people since I was 15 years old, and I'm tired of it. I make my own dang decisions. Even though half the time I'm always asking my fleet manager for, is it cool to do this or is that way, Because I don't know, I'm a new guy. I'm a rookie. I don't know the business. I got to learn it. Once I get the business learned, then I can make the decisions I want to make. But right for now, I'm asking for advice, and I'm asking for help, and I'm talking to people, and they're telling me what my best options are. They're not telling me what to do. They're just giving me options, and that's what I want. I mean, I haven't been in this industry but since December, and I ain't been on my own for now 4 weeks. So 4 weeks now. Now 3 weeks, something like that. I'm just looking forward to going home, guys. I'm tired. I just want to go home and see my wife and my dog, my family, my grandkids, my everybody. I just want to go home. I'm just ready to go take a break. And I still got 2 more weeks out here on the road before that happens. So hopefully we'll get some good loads. We'll see. But right now, I ain't nothing come over to Qualcomm. So who knows? I got 1 hour and 42 minutes. So right now, it's time to quit for the day. So I'm going to do a reset here. I'm going to put myself in sleeper berth because I'm at a sleep rest area. So it ain't going to do me no good to do anything else.
You have 1 hour and 42 minutes of remaining drive time.
We'll go ahead and change it and put me in sleeper berth. And that's where we're going. So I've been off duty right now for a little over 2.5 hours, so I'm not going anywhere. Not with 1 hour and 41 left on my clock. I'll just probably send me something for tomorrow. Hopefully out of Pennsylvania. I'm praying with both hands. Get me heck out of here. I don't want to be back here for a while. It's not a good place to be. Nobody really likes it, if you ever watch, no hippie trucking and transportation, he don't want to be in the Northeast either. He wants out of here as well. I don't blame him. It's not a good place up here. Everything's scattered, you know. You can't find a good place. You can't go down the road. Got to drive 50, 60 miles to get it to a place to rest. And, you know, I'm at a place right now, there's nothing here. It's just a toilet, you know, got your toilet in there. Everything else, you know, just settled down. They got trash barrels. That's a good thing, I guess. They just mowed the yard, so you actually could go out there and walk around in the grass if you want to. And it seems like all these truckers are starting to pull in now, so that's a good thing. So I picked this spot good, so that's where I'm gonna stay at too. I'm not going any further right now. I'd be stupid to try to go find a place to park, especially about 25 to 30, 50 miles from here to get to a TA or a Love's or a Flying J or whatever. So, but anyway, all in all, that was my day. My week is done. My week as of right now is done for this pay period. So we'll get ready to start another week hopefully tomorrow. See where it takes us. I know it's going to be kind of tough. This is the Memorial Day weekend, so I don't know how the loads are going to be over the weekend. I'll probably get at least one load in and then hope for something on the weekend, or I might be laid up somewhere. I don't know. As long as it's not in Pennsylvania. But anyway. But hey, I'm up to 127. I got another subscriber, so you know it's growing, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'm enjoying it a lot. What are you looking at there, buddy? Gonna take a picture? Make it last longer? So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd touch base with you. I'm gonna probably go lay down and see what happens. I'm wore out and tired. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, and time to take a rest break. Get ready to go do something pretty soon anyway. So I'll let you guys be. Thanks for the comments, the likes, the subscribing. I'm enjoying every bit of it. The comments are great. I'm thanking for everybody's comments on that 70-hour clock thing. I'm gonna try to do some of it. I mean, you know, I didn't know you could do some of that other stuff. One comment was highway hippie, or I think highway. You're the one that said something about the rule of thumb is 8.5 hours per day. You know, that ain't a bad deal because you'll get to collect your money back. But my trainer taught me 9.5. So you run your clock till a minute or an hour and 30 minutes and you shut her down. But you know, as a team, we didn't have that problem. We didn't have the problem of 70 o'clock dropping so quick. And you know, in the comments that No Hippie Trucking made to me this morning on the phone said, you know, another thing is if you get reset, you're 34, you're you know, and you ain't moving, you're not going to gain back that anytime soon. You know, it takes almost 7 days to start getting recaps unless you're traveling a lot. So, you know, like tonight, I'll get back 4 hours and 2 minutes. Whoop-de-doo. Tomorrow, I think I get 3 or 5, and then the next day I get 3, and then it starts building. Then it starts climbing up to the 10s, the 12s, the 7s. But, you know, between now and then, I'm sitting with, shoot, right now, I got 13 hours and 46 minutes left on my 70-hour clock. I'll gain 4, so it goes up to 17. 17, it'll be 17:47. So I'll be able to run that one to tomorrow. That'll be the last day, and then I'll gain another 5, and then I'll gain another 3, and then I'll gain 10 on forward. So we'll see how long it lasts before I don't have no clock no more. And I'll have to take another 34-hour reset that I don't want to. I'd rather keep moving, making money. Anyway, guys, I want to let y'all go. Y'all be safe, be careful, take care of yourselves. Remember, we're keeping on driving and we're striving for that perfection, okay? I'm definitely working on it. Y'all have a good night now. Bye.